Alright, hello everyone, welcome back to another video, and it's finally that time of year. It is March. That means people are starting to get out of the off season. It also means that I have a birthday coming up, which is pretty cool, but what it really means is it's time for March Madness. And so this year I had an idea earlier in the year to do something for March Madness related to coasters. So what I've decided to do is each week in March to take a different park and pit its coasters against each other in a bracket style tournament and have you guys on Instagram vote and see which coasters win and see if it falls out like expected. So if you're not following my Instagram, make sure you do that. The link will be in the description down below. I'll be running polls throughout this month for different parks. But in this video, we are doing Dollywood. So there are 9 coasters at Dollywood, but I didn't count Whistlepunk Chaser in this contest. So we're only doing the 8 other roller coasters at Dollywood. So how brackets are set up are the first will go against the 8th and so on until you get to the middle 2, in which case this is the 4th versus the 5th seed roller coaster. And I just base these seeds off of what I think the general consensus is about these coasters. So let's get right into the vote results. So starting off, we have number 1 seed Lightning Rod taking on Blazing Fury. And so Lightning Rod is obviously a launched RMC wooden coaster, topper track. It's amazing, has a lot of airtime, and is very intense and forceful. And Blazing Fury is more of a dark ride that has a couple drops in it, and it doesn't do a whole lot. So the votes came out here as Lightning Rod taking the cake, 93% to 7%. Someone wanted to vote for Blazing Fury. I respect that still, honestly. But Lightning Rod definitely takes that win. I'm not surprised at all at that outcome. And so that was the first round. The next round, I have the number 2 seed Thunderhead facing off against the number 7 seed Dragonflyer, the new Vekoma kiddie coaster at Dollywood, or more of a family coaster than a kiddie coaster. Thunderhead is a GCI. It's acclaimed to be a very good ride. Personally, I think it's a little bit overrated. However, a lot of people in the community seem to very much love it. It's a twister layout. It's great. Dragonflyer is a very, very fun family coaster. It's almost even a little too intense for a family coaster. I enjoy it a lot. It's a great little Vekoma. And the winner of this battle is Thunderhead by 83%. Now, I'm also not too surprised at this. Everyone loves Thunderhead in the community, and Dragonflyer just couldn't hold up. However, it is a very good coaster, and the few votes it got, I think that that's worthy of those. All right, so the 3rd and 6th seed for the first round is Tennessee Tornado, the Aero Looper, versus 6 Fire Chaser, the Gerstlauer launched family coaster. Now, I've heard a lot of people talk really good about Fire Chaser. I personally love the ride. I think it's really fun, and it also is a little bit intense for a family coaster, so that makes it really good in my opinion. Tennessee Tornado is very fun. It's actually my second in the park overall. And I love the forces on it, the intensity, the loops and everything are great. The outcome of this was also not surprising. It's Tennessee Tornado by 88%. So congratulations to Tennessee Tornado. You defeated Fire Chaser. Fire Chaser, like I said, is still a great ride. It's just the way that Dollywood's coasters are lined out, or it's not too surprising outcome. So that's the results for the 3rd seed versus the 6th seed. So the last set of votes for round 1 is number 4 seed Mystery Mine versus number 5 seed Wild Eagle. What determined the seeding here didn't really matter because these two coasters were going to be against each other anyway. It just depended on how they were seeded for an upset. But Mystery Mine is a Gerstlauer Eurofighter that has a lot of theming and is really fun. It's got good forces. It can be a little bit rough, but I think it's a pretty good Eurofighter. Wild Eagle is one of the 4 current American wing coasters, and it does not have a wing over drop. It has a traditional drop. It almost looks like a B&M Hyper at the beginning, and it is a very fun ride. I think it's a little bit forceless, but I have it actually higher than Gatekeeper in my wing coaster ratings because I actually do enjoy Wild Eagle. This outcome was definitely the closest of round 1 for sure, with Mystery Mine taking it by 58% and Wild Eagle having 42%. Honestly, I was really interested in seeing how this came out because the results were back and forth the whole time. But I think Mystery Mine probably does deserve to take the win a little bit, and I'm not too surprised of the results of this one. So the winners for round 1 are number 1 seed Lightning Rod, number 2 seed Thunderhead, number 3 seed Tennessee Tornado, and number 4 seed Mystery Mine. There were not any upsets, but like I said, with these smaller parks and only 8 coasters, it's probably gonna come out the way that is expected. All right, now on to round 2. So round 2 is going to be the 1st seed Lightning Rod versus number 3 seed Tennessee Tornado. And honestly, this result actually kind of surprised me. Lightning Rod won, which wasn't a surprise to me, but the amount that it won by definitely did shock me. It won by 81%, Tennessee Tornado only having 19%, which I was surprised by because I thought a lot more people would vote for Tennessee Tornado and it'd be more of like a 60-40 sort of vote. But nope, this is how it came out. Lightning Rod had 81%, while Tennessee Tornado had 19%, and that's the result of Lightning Rod versus Tennessee Tornado. Next up for the second round is number 2 Thunderhead versus number 4 Mystery Mine. This one kind of came out more like I was expecting the last one to. It also came out around where I was expecting this one to. Thunderhead ended up defeating Mystery Mine 63% to 37%. This one was kind of close at the beginning, actually. Mystery Mine started out in the lead, but then a bunch of people came and voted for Thunderhead, and the results ended up being Thunderhead was the winner. So that's the results for round 2. The 2 coasters moving on are number 1 Lightning Rod and number 2 Thunderhead. Quickly, before we get to the final results, as for the winner, I am going to do a loser's bracket to determine 3rd place. So who got 3rd place between number 3 Tennessee Tornado and number 4 Mystery Mine? It was Tennessee Tornado by 69%. I wasn't too surprised at this results either. I thought if Tennessee Tornado and Thunderhead had a chance to go up against one another, it would have been a very interesting battle between those two. But Tennessee Tornado, because of how the bracket works, takes 3rd place overall. So it's time for the very final results overall. So who is the best coaster at Dollywood? Is it number 1 Lightning Rod or number 2 Thunderhead? And these results once again were very much in favor of Lightning Rod. Lightning Rod is the best coaster at Dollywood according to this bracket, and it's also the number 1 at Dollywood according to a lot of enthusiasts in the community. Once again, Lightning Rod destroyed Thunderhead in this final round, 84% to 16%. And, you know, Thunderhead still got 2nd, but Lightning Rod just swept the entire bracket, which I'm not surprised at all. It is personally my number 1 coaster overall and number 1 at Dollywood. So I am not too surprised at these results. Now, I will have a couple more parks after this that I will be doing. It includes Busch Gardens Tampa, which is another 8-coaster competition. At that park, I did exclude the Air Grover, and I didn't include Iron Gwazi because it's not built yet. I will also be doing 16 of the coasters at Cedar Point, as well as 16 of the coasters at Six Flags Magic Mountain. So make sure that you stay tuned for those coming real soon, these next couple weeks in March. Like I said, follow me on Instagram if you aren't already to vote on these coasters to see which ones you want to win. And let me know in the comments down below if you were surprised by these results, if you thought they should be different, what you would have voted for, and all that down in the comments. I hope you guys enjoyed this video, and if you did, make sure you leave a big fat thumbs up and subscribe if you haven't already. And I will see you guys in the next video. Thank you so much for watching.